Hello. If you guys can't tell, I am currently in the process of moving. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here today to review Primitive Wars. This is directed by Luke Spark. During the Vietnam War, a recon unit ventures to an isolated jungle valley to uncover the fate of a missing platoon. However, they soon find themselves in a fight for their lives against a prehistoric enemy. Starring Jeremy Riven along with Trisha Helfer and Ryan Quanten. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was very much looking forward to checking this movie out, mostly because Universal Studios just can't seem to stop writing dinosaur movies like their Fast and Furious franchises. Universal Studios, the biggest threat isn't the T-Rex, it is your script. Just like this movie has a lot of really positive stuff that I really did enjoy, there are some downsides, okay? This movie's not perfect by any means. However, was it a fun, enjoyable, crazy ride of a movie where dinosaurs are just basically chopping people up? Yes, it was. And it was so much fun. And surprisingly, I went there with a family member right in the middle of the week to check out this premiere. And the movie theater was honestly packed, which is great. I know some people are gonna ask me how the CGI of the dinosaurs is for this movie. I'm not gonna lie. 75% of the time it looks pretty solid, especially in the darker night scenes, especially the T-Rexes look really cool in this movie. But there are scenes where it does fall short, and I'm not gonna lie, it is noticeable. However, the amount of dinosaurs that they have in this movie, for the budget that this movie has, it's kind of wild that they even attempted to put that many dinosaurs in here. Acting was fine, it wasn't anything amazing, because let's face it, this is just a movie about dinosaurs eating people. It knows what it is, it realizes it, so it just goes along with it. It kind of takes itself seriously, sort of, kind of, but also acknowledging the fact that, look, this is a dinosaur movie, we're not expecting miracles here. The story was kept pretty simple, by the way, spoiler alerts if you don't want to know. The story overall, it starts as a rescue mission and then they find the dinosaurs and then Russians show up. Russians have a collider, which is how the dinosaurs are getting from one time in space or whatever to another, okay? That's basically the whole thing. Is it crazy out there? Sure, I mean, yeah, but is it enough for me to enjoy the movie? Absolutely. The kills were honestly satisfying, and yes, this movie does not pussy out like Universal Studios does. It does show you a bunch of people just dying and gore and death everywhere, you know what I mean? It was really satisfying in some portions. I don't want to say, but there were a couple of scenes, especially with the two T-Rexes, that was really fun. Like that, ladies and gentlemen, this movie is not perfect, and I do have to say that the CGI doesn't land half the time, and because of that they don't show a lot in this movie, which is fine. I'm not gonna lie though, the biggest critique I have for this movie is the dialogue. The dialogue is absolutely atrocious. Like legitimately, the dialogue, there were scenes where they were just talking about stuff that means absolutely nothing and teaches me nothing about the characters. So I have this weird thing, you know, I'm a veteran myself. I mean, I don't know, it's like there's a lot of scenes where military people are just talking about fornication. They're not far off, it does happen, but does it happen 100% of the time? No. There was also a lot of, like, you know, plot conveniences. I mean, the fact that the T-Rex was chasing them and then all of a sudden the T-Rex is like, nah, you know, I got tired, never mind, I'll go over this way. You know, it's just that there was a lot of conveniences like that, and it did happen. Audio mixing was terrible, it was awful, okay? There were scenes where I could barely hear what they were saying, only to be bombarded with a giant just T-Rex just yelling at you. It's like, guys, you gotta make sure the audio is cool before you send it to the movie. It hurts when it's too damn loud. Accents were weird. I mean, am I an expert on accents? Absolutely not. I have a Spanish accent myself. But you know, it just felt like a little bit too much like the stereotypical, ooh, you know, I'm very Russian, you know, I'm very Russian. Like that moment from, I forgot the movie, it was my name is Jeff, you know? Again, is this movie perfect? No, it is a B movie. It's probably one of those movies that is gonna pop up in TV pretty soon, you know what I mean? Was it enough for the concept of it? Yes, I had a blast, and the whole theater was having a blast because we knew what we were walking into. We weren't expecting a masterpiece. Unlike Universal Studios that is like, oh yeah, this movie, it's great, 100%, give it a watch, and it's the same thing we've seen a bazillion times over. Objectively, Is this movie like a 5 out of 10? Yes, objectively like a 5 out of 10. However, because I did watch it with a family member and I enjoyed myself, I am gonna be giving this movie a 6 out of 10. So I do recommend checking it out in theaters. Give these studios and this director, you know, a shout out. Have this movie make money, for God's sakes. We need more movies like this. Stop promoting the big box office one. But that's just my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Do you disagree with me? Take it down to the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe on your way there. But yeah, guys, wish me luck, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Bye!